rising. Yep. She's coming back. She's coming back hard. She's coming back strong. She's coming back all the things. It's freaking amazing. We're going to talk about it, but I'm going to do something a little bit different today. So I'm going to do the energy forecast live because I just sat and I always batch record like the whole weeklies for TikTok and Instagram and all the things, the shorts, right? And so I have all the cards still out and holy poperoo in a good way. Next week is going to be the bomb, man. It's going to be so awesome. So I'm going to do something different. So I've got all the cards still out about what to expect this week. And then I've got some more we're going to add to it. We're going to layer to it live today. We just have so much transition coming up that it's going to be awesome. So I want to make sure this is working. My computer today, I think we're in a retrograde. My computer today was like, we don't know if we can do this. Can we connect to things? So when you find me, hit me in the comments. Let me know that you're here so that I know that I'm not just talking to myself. That would be great. Oh, there we are. Yay. I see some YouTubers. Do we have anybody on Facebook paying attention here? Did it work to connect to Facebook? Ash, can you check and tell me if it connected on Facebook, please? Yeah, because it was like, we can't connect. We can't do the thing. So I don't know if it's there or not. I see a bunch of YouTubers. So hello, we're going to do something so much fun. So much fun. I can't even talk. Oh my God, guys. So I know I've been away for 2 weeks. I ended up with some issues with my lungs. So a long time ago, I can't wait to dive into this, but I got to tell you where I've been and what happened. A long time ago, I had a breast reduction, and during my breast reduction, the freezing needles, several on my right lung, they punctured my lung with the freezing needles and then continued to freeze it. Yay, I see Facebook. Thank you, Louise, for letting me know you're here. So they froze my lung, deflated. I don't even know if that's a thing, but this is what they told me. And I ended up in the hospital for quite some time. I had to have a couple of really big surgeries. And all in that same timeline, I ended up flatlining and having to be resuscitated, went to the other side. It was a production. So last year, I went through some big loss last year. So you guys know last year I launched my book. So launched my book, got married, um, did a whole bunch of things, did a podcast tour, did a whole bunch of things all at once. And it was a bit of an overload. And then I lost some stuff in my life, some very dear, beautiful, amazing people. So I went through some tragedy. And then that triggered off my lung. And here I am next year, like a year later, same timeline. And the pain of that loss, right? Because we do that, we're human, it's okay, really moved through me and it's hard, it's uncomfortable. And my lung was like, cool, we're just going to quit now. And so my lung quit 2 weeks ago and ended up with no voice and not being able to breathe. And, anyways, I'm on the rebound now. But during all of that, I got to go and travel, astral travel, let me tell you, an insane amount. I've had a lot happen. So my cat passed away, which triggered this all off. So 2 weeks ago, Fergus, my baby boy, the cat that made me love cats, he transitioned over to the other side last week. The same day, I ended up getting my braces, which I didn't know was going to be so uncomfortable. And now I have a lisp. So that's super freaking awesome. I'm going with it's cute. I don't know. So I went through like all this stuff and then all the memories of like some of the shit I had to go through last year. And so I'm back now. Thank you for being patient with me. I love you guys. Let's dive into all of this. I lose my voice sometimes. So I'm going to do my best to not get too excited because I talk really fast, right? And so I'm going to try and talk slower with intention so I don't lose my voice so that I can make it through this whole session together today. Okay. All right. Yay. You've got your little Zeppelin with you. On the 11th, so 11/11, I didn't even realize because I'm kind of out of touch with reality right now, kind of getting back into the swing of work. On the 11th, I didn't know it was the 11/11 portal, okay? And I channel twice a month in Starseed Rebellion. We have a membership platform that's for Starseeds and light workers and all things ascending, but specifically Starseeds. And I channel there free twice a month. And I got to channel the Atlanteans on the 11th. They asked me the month prior. So I always know a month ahead who I'll be channeling and what I'll be talking to. They sort of come through in a meditation. I dedicate a lot of time to this stuff. And they come through and they're like, I don't normally know what we're going to talk about, but I get like a hint or two, right? The closer it gets. So last month, the Atlanteans came through and the Sephiriums, which are dragon riders. Saphiriums and dragons protected Atlantis. So before the fall of Atlantis and during the war of the fall of Atlantis. So the Saphirium realm and the Dragon Riders, they're connected, protected Atlanteans. And sorry, my dog is going off because UPS just showed up. It's distracting. So like get the dog involved, just knock on the door, right? Okay. Anyway, um, so they came through. So the Dragon Realm, the Saphiriums, as well as the Mermaid Kingdom, that was wild. So on the 11th, that was the one time, the first time where I've been channeling, and I had to keep stopping and being like, "What the fuck?" and taking notes because it was so much powerful content. It was so amazing. I am so sorry. This is live, and I just need to bear with me here for half a second. Okay. They were just knocking on the door, but they're leaving. Okay. So all of this information came through on the 11/11. And then I wasn't sure if I was going to have the voice to come live today, but I do. So that's good. And I wasn't sure if I was going to have the voice and strength to do the daily energy forecasts that I always do. So I have a bit of a voice today. I got to do some amazing courses this morning. I'm feeling pretty good. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. So I sat down and I batched all of the dailies. And as they're laid out on my desk, I was like, holy fuck, like it's literally Atlantean energy, acceleration and activation for star seeds all week long. Yeah, I've got to do the live. I've got to go live and I've got to talk about this today. So, what I want to do is start with tomorrow's energy. We're going to go through each day. I'm going to share with you what I've recorded in the dailies already. So, you're getting a heads up ahead of time. And then I'm going to pull a secondary deck in and we're going to layer in a little bit, but I'm going to try and keep it to 40 minutes so I don't lose my voice. Good luck, time. Right, here we go. All right, you ready? Right? Really strange dreams. I'm also having that. Thank you, Rosa Bear. I love that you can still understand me. I feel like I'm like with this lisp and then my voice squeaking. Okay, here we go. So Friday. So tomorrow's energy. This is going to be a little bit different than the dailies because I'm connecting into us. When I do the daily forecast, it's usually for like the majority of the collective. So it's a little more simplistic. We're going to go a little bit deeper. Okay. So let me get my second deck. Here we go. So Friday, the 14th of November. How is it halfway through November? Here we go. All right. So the first card that came through for the daily one was connection into spirit realm. And it's so cute how this all happens. My grandmother is also Saphirian. She's a dragon rider and she passed away quite a while ago, like over a decade ago. And um, she always comes through in red flowers, right? And so the red flowers right here in this was like boom, right in my face as soon as I flipped this card over. The spirit realm. And I had this really beautiful thing with Fergus. I have to tell you this story really, really, really quick. Fergus he was a big ass cat. He's like 25 pounds and big black tuxedo cat. He's so beautiful. And his pattern was he didn't want to be picked up, but he wanted all the love and all the attention. He's just my big bear. And after he passed away, a couple of days went by, and I just had this calling. Like I didn't have a voice. So this is 2 weeks ago. And I just had this like, go out under the stars, go look at the stars. So I wrap up in my blanket. That's usually the Atlanteans, how they talk to me. So I'm like, okay. So I wrap up in my blanket. I go outside. I sit down in a chair and I'm looking at the stars and I can feel the Atlantean energy. And then I feel dragon energy. And just so you know, domesticated cats are dragon star seeds. Look at the way the slits in their eyes. No other feline has that. Like no other feline has the dragon slit the way domesticated cats do. Okay. So I sit down in a chair, I feel the dragon energy. And then all of a sudden, it's freezing cold out. There's no birds, a white like feather, like, a feather that's like shaped like that, a white, pure, fluffy feather just comes falling down in front of me and goes down on the ground. And when Fergus would come out on the deck with me, he would do this little circle, this little lap. He'd rub up against me. He'd rub up against the table. He'd go sit under the chair. He'd look around and then he'd be like, oh, hey, mom. And then he'd come right back to me, rub up against me. And then he'd be like, oh, I love everything. And then he'd mark the table. This is my table, rub up against it, go back under the chair and be like, wow, this is so cool. Oh, hey, mom. And this is just what Fergus did. The feather did the exact same pattern. So the feather came down, spun in a little circle. It rubbed up against my leg. across the table, under the chair, did a little spin, and did that circle 3 times. I was, like, bawling, right? So anyways, the reason I'm sharing this with you is because tomorrow's energy, Friday's energy, is connection into the spirit realm. It is a very strong connection into the spirit realm, and this is how things are switching for us. So in the Atlantean, I think it was the Atlantean one or the Galactic Ancestors program that I'm running on Tuesdays. I can't remember which program, but the message that's coming through with the other one, the transition that we're going through right now is we have been asking, how do I be of service? How do I be of service? How do I be of service? Right now, it's our turn, specifically November. It's our turn to have them be of service to us because we are preparing for supporting the energy of the rise of Atlantis. We're going to get into that as we go through the week. We're moving into the rise of Atlantis over the next 3 years. This is what we're doing. And so, right now to June 21st, we're being prepared for that. They are of service to us. So, tomorrow, the spirit realm is going to be of service to you. So ask if it's, I need to believe in myself more. I need to believe in my worth more. I need more clarity on my divine purpose. Can you give me love? Can you give me energetic healing? Can you give me these things? They're here to be of service to us as much as we are to service to them. But tomorrow, it's all about receiving. So that's what you're going to do tomorrow with the energy. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. All right. Let's go into Saturday, Sunday. So the 15th, 16th of November. Kick off, man. Kick off. Here we go. So Saturday. So we've got the whole spirit realm with us on Saturday or on Friday, working with us, all spirit. Okay. Saturday, we're moving into a gateway opening of the galactic energy being of service to us. Okay. So Saturday is the kickoff, the initiation of us preparing to work alongside with the Atlanteans if you're not already. And if you are, excuse me, if you are already, it's going to get enhanced. Okay. Your connection with them is going to get enhanced. So Saturday, we're going to allow the gateway to open, being aware of it, slowing down, moving with intention, connecting into them. You've got nothing to lose by saying, hi, Atlanteans, are you there? Or your galactic descent. I really, honestly, I think that this is my favorite timeline of my whole life, having Starseed Rebellion and having that membership and all of the Starseeds that are in there. They're so powerful. These are the most incredible, powerful people I've ever met. And we're in it together right now. And we are moving through rapid ascension from now until June. And being aware that the gateway's open, we're connecting into our ancestry, our galactic ancestry. We're connecting home. We're connecting into our roots, our starseed roots. We're becoming full star beings, not starseeds. We're becoming starseed elders. Our wisdom is expanding. And Saturday, the gateway is opening for that deep, deep, deep connection. And that's why the spirit realm, because there's no such thing as spirit realm, it's just another form of galactic energy, just so you know. But the spirit realm is helping us prepare Friday for Saturday's gate opening. It's just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger until we go into action, right? So Sunday is Atlantean activation. It's Atlantean energy. We're getting our sacred DNA activated from now until June. I talked all about this on the 11/11 recording that we did. So, for those of you that are not in Starseed Rebellion, when you join, all the galactic channeling sessions are still there, including the Sacred Liberation podcast. They're there in that membership. So, anytime you join, you get all of it. So, even if you just want to join for 1 month, do a quick catch up and then exit out, do it. The download was so fucking phenomenal on the 11th. And that's what we're moving into. So Sunday's energy, we're going to be feeling that Atlantean energy. We're going to be feeling a shift. One of the things that came through in the channeling session was What are the fucking mermaids called? Sirens? No. I can never remember because I get it confused with the siren galactic energy because my brain can't differentiate, but you know what I mean? There's like an S name. Siren, Siren, I can't remember right now. It doesn't matter. Mermaids, we'll call them. We're going to be hearing their frequency as well. So that's going to be coming up later in the week where we're going to hear some static on Wednesday, actually, is when we're really going to be hearing them. But we're hearing their frequency. We're hearing all of those things. You got the dragons above your house. I love that. So everything works in union. Okay. As we move into Monday's energy, this is where we're going to shift a little bit. So Monday, it's really important that we are, thank you, Rosa Bear, sirens. Fuck, of course, right? I can never remember. Thank you, Kylie. Okay. Monday's energy, the 17th. You cannot make this shit up, okay? Look at this. Oh, look at this. Okay, so the card that came through, I'm going to explain this, was Starseer. This is the one that I did the daily with. And then I just pulled this one, Star Family. Like, you cannot make this shit up, okay? So here's what we're doing on Monday. Monday, we are going through a rapid ascension, but we are very supported galactically. We are very supported with our entire star family. We are fucking ascending like wild on Monday. With that comes, though, so here's how to navigate the energy. If you go into the story of this is hard, this is challenging, you are restricting the way energy is moving through you. You're restricting you're restricting how your ascension is moving through. You're bottlenecking. I cannot talk. Bottlenecking yourself. You are restricting yourself by saying and believing that it's hard. Monday, you're going to be very, very clear on what is not working for you. So Monday, you're going to be so clear on that person's got to go, or this habit has to go, or this self talk has to go, or this is the thing that's not working for me. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's always uncomfortable when we have to let go of something, right? So Monday, we just want to get clear on what are we letting go of. It could be internal habits, communication habits. It could be a piece of our routine, or it could be a person, place, or thing. In order to go to the next level, we have to create space and we have to let go of what's anchoring us. So on Monday, please do not go into the story of it's so hard. This is hard. It's confusing. It's heartbreaking. I don't want to do it. Don't add resistance through the inner conversation or the verbal conversation that you're having. Instead, it's I trust my ascension. And I truly am in a phase where every challenge that comes in front of me is an opportunity for me to level up. So when I discover something that's holding me back, like the pain that I just went through, let me tell you, I had to do some fucking healing in and around some family shit. Oh, because it hurts, right? And it's not serving me to hold on to that pain. So I had to do some deep healing. I could have looked at that as like, this hurts way too much. I don't want to do it and go into avoidance. But instead, I was like, this is an opportunity. If I pause and heal this piece, it's going to liberate me into more of what does work for my divine purpose, for my connection to the starseed realms, to all the things. So I want you to look at it as an opportunity to create beautiful transition in your life, not hardship, not challenge on Monday. Okay. Be really, really, really careful with that mindset. I love that. Putting up with my, I don't know if it's boyfriend or best friend's bullshit. Boyfriend. He's he's talking down to me and blaming me instead of taking ownership of his own. Fuck that shit. I'm done. Yeah, I would too. Um, but let's not be confrontational about it. Let's just realize like you're letting someone talk down to you. I love you. You're letting someone talk down to you. Don't do that anymore. Just I honor myself. And so when he's talking down to you, be like, this actually is hurting my feelings. So if your intention is to hurt my feelings, you're doing a really good job. If it's not, can we redirect the conversation into something that's serving both of us? Boundary right there. And if he wants to put you down after that, be like, oh, you intentionally want to hurt my feelings. Okay, I'm just going to remove myself from this conversation then. Thank you. That's what you do. All right, Tuesday's energy. So this is the 18th, Tuesday the 18th. All right, Tuesday's energy is, oh, Okay, this is what we got to do. Oh, so good. I love this. All right. Tuesday's energy. I'm not even going to show you cards because it doesn't even fucking matter. This is what we're going to do on Tuesday. Tuesday is about reclaiming your power. So great segue, Kiki. Like this is perfect, right? Tuesday, we're reclaiming our power. So this is how we're going to do it energetically. We do not reclaim our power by being like, F you don't get to treat me like that. That's not, no, that's wasting passion. You're wasting passion by being confrontational like that. It doesn't serve anything. Instead, what we're going to do, we're going to go into the cosmic heart. So step one, you've got your heart chakra, then you've got your cosmic heart, your cosmic heart, then you've got your galactic heart, then you have your sacred heart chakra around that. So we're going into the sacred heart chakra. We're going into all that is left hand on heart. You're just going to pull up a memory of joy, love, whatever. I always pull up Trevor because I love that fucking cat. So I go into like, oh, yeah, there it is. And so, I love him. Okay. You get that energy going. Then what you're going to do is you're going to imagine a golden ball of energy above your head that's porous or whatever color serves you. I just always use gold. So just a ball of energy. It's all about intention above your head and it's porous. And then you're going to stand there and you're just going to, I summon my power back to me from all time, space, realities. And you're going to imagine that energy, that color coming from every single fucking direction and filling up that gold ball until it's this beaming solid ball of energy. Then you're going to drop it down into your body. You're going to let it flood your body. And then you're going to breathe it into your electromagnetic field. And then you're going to say, I am safe to be powerful. I am safe to explore my power and share my power. I am power. I am powerful beyond measure. So you're going to use that, but specifically the I am safe to be powerful. That's what's going to get you through the day. We're reclaiming our power for what's about to happen the rest of the week as we move towards true Atlantean connection. Okay. Okay. So there's that. Now we're going to go into whoop. I shouldn't be putting these away because I'm going to lose sight of what day it is. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wednesday. So Wednesday the 19th. Wednesday the 19th is going to be when we're hearing the siren energy, the mermaid energy. Like they are radiating energy like crazy right now, as well as everything that's in the ocean. Okay, we'll use that card. Long and short of it, without getting into the dumbest down version that I can explain this as in true time fashion, is water's highly programmable. Water is a plasmic form. Okay, hydration is plasmic energy. Plasma energy is how consciousness and frequency travels through plasmic energy. Okay, and plasmic energy is everywhere. It is everything, and so Wednesday, what we're feeling, seeing, experiencing is the siren energy, galactic energy, the Palladian energy, all the energy. So like the whales, the dolphins, all the things that are on the high end of starseed nature in the ocean waters, really letting out their sound, letting out their voice, letting out their frequency to program the ocean waters. We've got Octarian and Syrian energy as well with their technology, working with amplification of the program change of the ocean waters. This is the beginning of the preparation of, well, it's not the beginning, but it's a big piece of the preparation for Atlantis to come back from the intergalactic world to the ocean, to the surface. The energy has to match. So we're going to see the beginning of really, really, really big change in the vibrational state of the ocean waters, of the waterways of Gaia, her blood, her oceans, her waters. So we're going to be hearing it. It's going to feel like static ringing of the ears, eye fuzziness, blurriness, disoriented, feeling like a deer caught in headlights, feeling like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost in space time. I don't know what's happening. So we're going to be feeling all of that on Wednesday. Now, in order to navigate that, we've got the other cards here of using your own cosmic energy to program your own plasmic energy to match, to calibrate. So to free yourself of the ascension symptoms, you're going to come into how do I recalibrate in the vibration that's taking place here and become the same vibration? So it's a great day to sit in a meditative state for like 15, 20 minutes or longer if you want. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your water, you're going to program your water. You're going to program your water for easy, and vitality. So it's just intention, just ease and vitality. Okay. As you're drinking it, it's going to program the water in the body to make the absorption of what I'm about to say next easier. And it's going to keep your vitality high so that it calms down the ascension symptoms. Then you're going to go into, I call upon my galactic ancestors, my lineage, to support me with receiving your frequency so that I can match the energy of transition for all that is. And then you're just going to sit and take it. You're going to take it. You're going to receive it. So this is the timeline. This is what I was talking about on the 11/11 gateway opening. The channeling session that's in Starseed Rebellion, the one with the Atlanteans. I was talking a lot about, they were channeling, they were telling us about how they want to be of service to us and what that looks like, what that feels like, and what we need to do to get out of our own way and allow that to happen. Because right now they're preparing us for our role. They go, we go. They go, we go. They go, we go. We've been going. We've been awakening. We've been awakening others. We've been sharing our energy. It's their turn right now. So they're going to support us. They're going to go. And then we are going to step back into action very soon. So this is the week. I get way too excited. This is the week where we have their support. So I want you to do that, program your water, talk to them, receive. Deep breathing, slow, deep belly, long breath breathing is going to help you ingest or transmute that energy in you, but also breathing it into your electromagnetic field. So that's going to help you with all of the ascension symptoms and help you get through really, really, really beautifully. So good. Okay, let's go into Thursday's energy. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got this right. I get confused. Thursday. So Thursday, the 20th. This is going to be a really, really interesting day because we've had these activations. And one of the things that's happening too is we're getting our sacred DNA activated. We have 12 strands of sacred DNA. It's not in the DNA strand that the medical world can look at. It's in your energetic DNA. Our sacred DNA is being activated really intensely right now, starseeds. And that's bringing us back to knowing our origin. We're a hybrid of a lot of different starseed essences. It doesn't really matter what you are. If you need to know, you will just automatically know at some point. But the sacred DNA is activating your tele-gifts. So side note, should probably do a whole video just on this. I had someone ask me about the tele-gifts because there's a lot of information still in the 4D loop, the fourth dimensional consciousness, TikTok, all over the place about how the clair gifts, like clairsent, clairaudient, clairvoyant, claircognizant, like all those, that they're not real. It's all about the telegifts. Not true. So your clairs are your human, the gifts that are just in your meat, your human. So you got your human component, you got your galactic component, starseed component, okay? So the clair gifts are the ones that are just intuitively, naturally in the human. They're always there. Always there. You don't have to activate them. You don't have to ask for activations. They're there. You just have to remove the things that are blocking them, like low vibrational story of I'm not worthy or whatever. Telegifts, teleempathetic, telekinesis, telepathic. There's a whole fucking 12 telegifts that are coming to the surface within us. So as you begin to master your clairs, the telegifts start to evolve within you. They're in you as well. So it's not something that's given to you, it's something that's in you. That's part of your sacred DNA activation as well. When that is activated or awakened, remembered, because you've moved the shit out of the way that's blocking it, then the telegifts start to develop more. They start to flourish, come to the surface. So you're not doing anything wrong. You don't have to have some guru somewhere give them to you. You have them. You just have to allow them to surface. And what blocks them is your limiting beliefs, the beliefs of unworthy. This is why I fucking cram at you all of the tools in this book. The tools in this book will heal your subconscious. The tools in this book will teach you how to use the Power 369. It's not a fucking gratitude journal 369. The bullshit person who put that book out there, like, I mean, they're making some serious coin, but way to mislead humanity. This is what to do for you with the Power of 369, how it works through you, the universal principles, healing your inner child, healing your subconscious state. These are the things you have to do. This is my channeled Starseed book. It's the foundation of how to arrive in all that you are. That's the foundation. So you got to get that shit done, right? So I went on a tangent. Wednesday's energy. Let's what the fuck, right? Wednesday's energy. So Wednesday's energy is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful remembrance of what we are. This is working with the realms. This is, you're going to feel like someone's looking at you, watching you. You're going to smell them. You're going to hear them. You're going to feel touch. You're going to feel the onset of your tele gifts. You're going to have these little moments of like, did my dog just tell me that? Or a child in the grocery store staring you down and being like, can you hear me? You're going to experience moments on Thursday. Um, so it's kind of that day of like really just trusting the climb that I want you to look at how far you've come. So when you wake up in the morning, take a quick review of how far you've come in your life, how you've done the climb. The hard part's over. You've arrived. You're just standing at the cliff, metaphorically. You're standing at the gateway of everything. You're about to walk through the gateway. That's what we're all doing together. It's not a race, it's not a competition, and it doesn't mean that you're better or less than someone if you have or have not gone through that gate. We're all going in that direction together. We're in this together. Some of us go first to find the snares and tell you what not to do, and then we figure out the shortcuts, and then we're like, okay, go this way, go this way, go this way. And like, it's such a beautiful journey right now. So Thursday, we're going to be feeling all of that. You're going to feel them. You're going to know they're there. You're going to be like, this is creepy. Don't let your ego go into anxiousness because it might feel like anxiety. It might be like, oh, have you ever had that moment where you're in the shower and you're washing your hair? You don't want to get shampoo in your hair, right? So you get your eyes closed. You're in the shower and you're like, holy fuck, there's a fucking demon looking at me in the corner. Like, I just know it's there. And you like go into like inner panic. No, just me. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I've had those moments, right? It's going to kind of feel like that on Thursday where it's like, well, but it's because we're connecting. And as you shift through this and that cosmic heart continues to expand, you're going to be able to see them. I can see them. Not every day, obviously, but when I am in really beautiful flow with them, like I shared this on the 11th in the recording in Starseed Rebellion. Um, the Atlanteans showed up on my back deck this summer. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, and I can see them. I can talk to them. I can smell them. Like they're physically there. They're physically with me. Do you guys remember when I went to Grand Cayman last year or the beginning of this year? I think it was, I don't know when it was. It was not that long ago. And I was sitting on the dock in the middle of the night and the Octarians, like the intergalactic, came like up the ladder onto the fucking deck. I was like, the fuck? Like right out of the ocean, like wet, leaving footprints and everything for me. You can experience them on that level. You 100% can. That's what we're moving to. And not everybody can. It depends on where your dimensional consciousness is residing. Anyways, went off on a tangent. Thursday, you're going to feel them. You're going to see them. So we're just going to slow down. We're going to review how far I've gone. We're going to trust that we're at the gateway, a beautiful, beautiful transition. You got nothing to lose. Okay. All right. We're going into Friday the 21st. Okay. Oh, I fucking can't wait for Friday. It's dragon time. It's dragon time. Like, oh. So quick breakdown of what dragons are. The Atlantis is rising. Okay. We are preparing for that specifically, very, very, very much so from now until June 21, the summer solstice. We are in heavy activation in order to create an energetic shift here for Atlantis to rise again. Now, Atlanteans have protectors. The protectors of Atlanteans are the Saphirium. It's a galactic descent. I am Saphirian. I'm a hybrid of a lot of things, but I'm Saphirian. I'm on Saphirian Council. Saphirians are dragon riders. We ride dragons. We ride dragons and protect Atlantis. And that's what we did. We were the protectors of Atlanteans with our dragons. We are one with our dragons. So those of you that are connected into the dragon realm in any stretch, Friday. Friday is the day where it's just going to be so in your face obvious. Ask your dragon energy, the dragon, whether it's a guide or you have a dragon like I do, or you feel like you're a dragon. Um, excuse me, this damn cough. Ask them to share their frequency with you. So all day Friday, give me your love, baby. Give me your love. Give it to me. Give me your love. We're going to be feeling that integration of their energy and our energy intermingling so that we can become one. Because yes, I do truly believe that the dragons are coming. I think like in the physical, like flying in the sky. I truly feel that with everything in my being. And I know that sounds super crazy. But I don't care. Like I feel it, I know it, I see it. I know my dragon. I smell her. I see her in the sky. She's in my meditations. Like I love her. She's part of me. And so Friday is the day where that is on fire. So all you got to do, I feel you, baby. Give me your love and just stay present with that energy. It's going to be divine and beautiful. Okay. I'm going to comment the pics for you to see once the live ends. I can't share the pics. Kiki, are you in Starseed Rebellion? I'm reading your comments right now. Like, get your ass in Starseed Rebellion. Go to diamondno.com, get in there because there's so many of us sharing our dragon pictures in there. There's a lot of dragon riders in there. It's so cool. Like, one, to know that you're not alone. And when you have sometimes you have these meditative experiences where you're like, it's undeniable and it's fucking amazing. And you're like, oh my God, I need to tell someone. And then you let it go for a couple of days. And then you're like, no, I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. I think I'm losing my mind, actually. The beautiful thing about Starseed Rebellion is we're global. We're everywhere. There's starseeds from all over the world in there. Gays, theys, he's, she's, all of us, all the age groups. There's I think our youngest starseed is 19 and our oldest is 78. We're all over. And so when you have your downloads, you can go right in there. There's a whole group in there called Sharing is Caring, where we put our downloads in there and we're like, anybody else? And it's nice to have a sacred witness because it helps you embody the experience that you just had as well, which is so important. You need a sacred witness. When you have a crazy mind-blowing experience in your meditative state, or you get a download, you require a sacred witness. A sacred witness is someone that you share it with that understands. And as you share it with someone who understands, it embodies in you and you become all of it by having a witness to it. So it's another beautiful thing about the membership, right? Like it's so important. Okay. You're in Ottawa? You're only a few hours from me. Okay. Saturday, Sunday. Ready? So this is the 29th, 30th of November. Saturday is our Starseed connection. So we are learning the tele gifts. So we're maturing beyond the clairs into the tele gifts, the tele empathy, telepathic, all the things. So Saturday's energy is all about the elements. I had a really cool download that, again, in the Atlantean thing, I wish that we were just doing that right now because it was fucking cool shit. That recording is already up in Starseed Rebellion. It was my favorite channeling session ever. And that's part of what this is. So Saturday's energy is connecting into the different elements, right? If you know, you know. Okay. Connecting into the different elements and allowing the reflection of that to move through you. So long and short of it, basically, go talk to some plants, go talk to some animals. Just start with that. The gateways are open for exchange, energy exchange. So you're going to experience things that you haven't experienced. So insect world, the ocean world, the aquatic world, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the clouds, everything is going to be talking. So pay attention on Saturday. And then as we move into Sunday, Sunday is a day of astral projection and transmutation. So Sunday is a great day to do journaling in around healing your subconscious, healing inner child stuff, stuff, healing pain, emotional pain, healing physical disharmony. Do some journaling in and around it because the energy is very, very clear for us on Sunday. It's also an incredible day for astral travel. So it's just in your meditation. Have the intention of, if you are a dragon rider, have the intention of going into a meditation, connecting with your dragon, and taking it out for a spin. You will have an incredible, incredible experience on Sunday. Cool, right? Isn't this amazing? This is like, I need this week. Let me tell you, it has been heavy. It has been, I've really had to do some deep evaluating on, am I truly living and thriving? Because that's really important. I've had to do some evaluating on what needs to go. I've like literally been through the ringer over the last 2 weeks and came out a very different version of myself. And I cannot wait to see what's going to transpire next. And I know we're all going through it. So I want you to hold on really, really, really tight and keep faith, right? Keep faith in yourself, keep believing in yourself because whew, cannot wait for this week. All right, I'm going to have a quick look at the comments and then I'm peacing out. Saw a dragon live on, oh, nice. We're not crazy. Rosa Bear's like, yeah, we're not crazy in Starseed Rebellion. We're friggin' amazing. Okay. You can join anytime you want, Kiki. I just suggest it. Like, lots of stuff is going on in there. Okay. There's a lot of starseeds from the group in here. So hi family. See, lots of us are experiencing the dragons, right? This is so cool. Past few days have been a shit show. Oh, intense weeks. Yeah, right. Oh, it's wild right now. But we're removing the things that don't serve us and stepping into the things that do. And that's not always comfortable. It's not always super easy. But I want you to look at it as an opportunity. You are climbing the ladder of ascension, and sometimes we get a little tired during that climb. So rest when you need to rest, but lean into those that understand you, right? That's why I'm so grateful for all of you in Starseed Rebellion. You guys have been just like the amount of energy, galactic energy, starseed healing that I received from them when I was going through this. The love, the support, the reminders that I'm loved and honored. Thank you. I love you guys so much. And I'm so glad that I'm kind of over the thick of it and I'm back and I get to be here on Thursdays and I get to do all the things like, I just so much passion for all of you. So please don't lose sight of how much you are valued and loved, and you're changing my life. So thank you for being a part of my journey, part of my life, and sending me your love and encouragement and all of the things. And I'm so grateful that I get to do that for you as well. We're in it together. All right, guys, I'm going to peace out, try and save some of my voice because I've got some other stuff I got to get done today. But remember that you are loved. I love you. You love, I am love. You are love. I am love. I am loved. We're going to own that. Okay. And rock the fuck out of this week because it's going to be amazing. Cannot wait to see what happens for you. So until I see you again, go look in the mirror and find all the reasons to say thank you. I love you. And I'll catch you where I catch you. Hopefully in Starseed